Good morning. It's that time again. It's Sunday morning. It's our Mother's Day show. So to all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day. I am your host, Tony Twist. This is ATW, All Things Wrestling Podcast. And as always, I am joined by...
Liz.
How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Happy
fantastic.
Sunday.
I'm excited for today's show. We have an awesome guest coming up. But you were busy this weekend, weren't you?
Yes, I've been busy. I've been hella busy. Like I was telling you off air, like these days have been going by so fast for me. Oh Lord, I didn't even, like I was telling you, I didn't even know it was Mother's Day. I'm so sorry, Mama. I love you.
I hope you remember your mom today.
Yes, I'm gonna go see her later. I'm gonna go see her and then my in-laws. So I'm excited for today.
Oh, okay. What'd you get your mom?
I'm gonna stop by on my way.
Oh, yeah. Come on. You can't do that.
I know, I'm telling you, I just lost track of time and days, and like I'm telling you, I would never forget. I never forget, even more because her birthday's already coming up next week. So it's just so close that it's always on my mind. I always remember, but these last couple of days has just been so crazy for me. So sorry, Mama, but I'll see you later.
Well, I didn't tell you, but this is like Maury Povich. We're about to bring your mom live on the air right now and tell her like, you got all about it on Mother's Day.
Stop! Don't do that! Don't do that! I'm gonna like block all of this off and then send her the rest of the video.
Right. Well, hey, anyways, it's Sunday, and as good old JR says, you know what that means. It's ATW, All Things Wrestling Podcast, and today we have a really special guest out of your neck of the woods in LA. We have the owner and founder of JWO, which is Jimmys World Order. And if you're not familiar with Jimmys World Order, and if you're a wrestling fan, you know who he is and you know who they are. So enough talking. Let's bring him on. Jimmy, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it, especially on this great Mother's Day.
Yeah, I hope you didn't forget your mom today. Did you forget your mom?
No, I didn't.
You didn't pull a Liz, huh?
Liz is in trouble. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm about to text your mom right now.
Don't do that. I'm gonna tell her to not answer her phone.
Well, hey man, thanks for coming on. I'm a huge fan, even though I've never been to your store, but followed you guys on social media forever. And if you know wrestling and wrestling memorabilia and all the meet and greets, I mean, shit, JWO is the place to be in LA and on the West Coast. So tell us what inspired you, man. Why did you start the store? I'm assuming you've been a wrestling fan your whole life. So, tell us the story, your origin story here.
Yeah. I've been a wrestling fan since I was a little kid. I was a big Hulkamania, fan, Ultimate Warrior, all those, golden era wrestlers that you could think of. I was really a huge fan. I remember we didn't even have cable. I used to sleep over at my friend's house so we could watch wrestling, something on Mondays, primetime wrestling. So I go way back to that, and I really enjoyed it. And as I got older, I kind of got more into it. I stopped for a little bit in my teenage years, but I remember watching DX Sunday Night Heat moment, and I just got hooked back.
Right.
And I've been like super hooked ever since. And I think right now it's like the most hooked that I've ever been, and I enjoy it. And I mean, I watch all the shows. I'm probably watching wrestling every day, all the time. So I mean, yeah, I'm a
super fan, right?
I'm a big super fan. I mean, it's obvious, JWO comes from, of course, NWO. I was a big, NWO fan and still am, not just because he died, but, Scott Hall was one of my favorite wrestlers from way back, to Razor Ramon, to, how he became Scott Hall and everything. And then just, it was cool to cheer for the bad guys back then. Well, even now.
Now, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 41. So were you duped like me? Did you think Razor Ramon was actually Latino? Because I did.
Yeah. I did. I thought he was Latin. I think once he came into WCW, you kind of knew because of the whole name, Scott Hall. But yeah, I thought he was Latino.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man. So, how long has the store been around? What kind of inspired you? I mean, obviously a big wrestling fan. What inspired you to do that?
What inspired me? As a little kid, I've always, wanted something to. I wanted a WWF store when I was a kid, and the only thing we had was Toys R Us, So as I got older, I wanted to stop working for these, corporations and, this and that. So I wanted to do my own thing, and what better way to do but something that you love. And, I consider the store to be like a WWF, WCW, even Attitude Era type of store, Um, and we started 2 weeks before the pandemic.
Oh shit!
Yeah. When we started, it was like, wow. I remember watching the NBA games on TV, and they were like, "Oh, we're shutting everything down." I was like, "What's going on? What's happening?" Because it just happened so quickly, And we were shut down for like I think 2 months, and then we came back, and I mean, I think it's never been the same. I don't know if it's ever gonna be the same, but yeah, it was a hard transition. I think nobody was ready for that. Um, but we were able to keep going, to keep pushing, to maybe push a little bit harder than we were in the beginning, and just keep going, as hard as we could, and talk to guests if they wanted to come in, if they wanted to stop by. I remember I seen the picture that you put up where the banner, the backdrop. I
Yeah.
remember when it was empty when we started. So if you walk in today, it's like full of all these signatures. Which is really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a good challenge for us. It's actually really exciting now. Not like how it was when we started. Because it was tough, but we were able to start having meet and greets little by little, and I think we've progressed so much since then. We started with JTG, then Barbie Blank, and it just started growing and growing and growing and growing. And I think till now, I think the biggest one that we probably had is probably Johnny Gargano. I believe, because he was like fresh off with TV, like a few months ago.
Yeah, and then Liz, you were there, right? You went to that.
Yes, I was there. Oh my God, it was insane. It was honestly a really, really great experience that you guys had in general, just having to meet him. I think being outside with everyone was hella cool, just being able to conversate with other fans, things like that. And when you went in there, it was just personal. Like it was just you and your meet and greet. Like you're just having that full conversation. You guys give that full experience that we wish that we would get at Access, because I haven't been to Access, but I've heard that it's just just go, and you guys provide more than that. So I think it's pretty cool. Meet and greets at your location are amazing. So I definitely look forward to all the following ones. But Johnny Gargano it was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was one of our best ones, and thank you. Yeah, we try to do it, where we're not like when you come meet with the wrestlers, it's not like so rushed. We try to give it time. That way, everybody gets a good experience. If people pay their hard-earned money, we want you to enjoy it. To get that experience that I would want.
Yeah.
So
Was it more difficult for you, or for your entire team to continue? You said you guys started right before the pandemic, and then going into the pandemic. Obviously, it's not something anyone expected or was prepared for. Was it more difficult, and how did you guys keep yourselves motivated in order to maintain your store? As you said, you guys were brand new, just trying to be putting yourself out there, and even more in a pandemic where everybody's concerned about toilet paper and stuff like that. So, what kept you guys motivated?
I think how can I say it? I'm really a motivated person. I'm driven. I won't stop. I will keep going and going and going, and until I can. So that's one thing that helped us. It's like we never even thought once about ever closing or anything like that. I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's probably go harder. you know, and that helped a lot because some people were like against it, like let's say, you know, because of the whole, you know, mask and stuff. Um, but we just kept going, and you know, I think it, overall it worked, you know, because we just kept, you know, there were so many obstacles against us, and we just kept, you know, just maneuvering, and just, you know, just until we finally got through. Once we got through, I feel like everything, you know, it just, you know, fell into place. So, you know, I don't want to give myself all the credit, you know, but you know, we just really pushed really hard, and you know, we never looked back.
Yeah,
Well, that's awesome, man. Props to you for sticking with it. I mean, opening a business and then the pandemic hitting. Um, you know, outside of this, I work with a lot of restaurants and really in the restaurant industry. And the pandemic, man, I mean, it turned everything upside down. And I couldn't imagine launching a new business and then shit, a pandemic hits and you're like, all right, we might be closed for a little bit. Everybody thought we are going to be shut down, a whole country for a couple of weeks. And shit, here we are 2 years later, and we're still trying to get back to the way things used to be. You know what I mean? Like, Liz goes to a ton of wrestling shows, so I'm sure, things
which
are.
I see JWO out there. You guys,
Yeah,
they have a couple booths set up in a couple of these shows that I go to.
Yeah, we're gonna be there next Friday at PCW.
Oh,
Which is
I'm gonna
good,
see you guys there.
Yeah, shout out to PCW. You know, we don't really sponsor that many shows, but that's one of them that we're really excited about.
Yes, that one.
When is that? When is that?
It's next Friday, May 13th. Friday the 13th.
Oh, Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good show. I'm so excited to see you guys there again. I know the last time that they had the show, you guys were there, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I mean, hopefully it's a good show. One thing that I've got from a lot of fans and customers is that they said that we helped them a lot in the getting away from everyday, work and issues or troubles. Coming to the events, kind of like, helps them. Like it separates from their personal life and everything. They get excited. They see people that they've seen on TV and stuff, or even as a kid. So, that's always good to hear, or when you see customers come in and like, man, I grew up watching them, or man, he was just on TV like last month, that's really exciting, seeing people with a big smile on their face, it's worth it.
It's like me. I was like a little kid at a candy store. I was like freaking out. I am always freaking out. I fangirl over.
Jimmy, that brings me to my next question. So, being that you are yourself a huge wrestling fan, when you have wrestlers come in and they're doing the meet and greet, how do you separate, like, okay, I got to be cool, I got to be professional, but do you get kind of like caught up in that moment, like you're a fan and you kind of just want to, talk to them as a fan, or like how do you kind of separate that? So, you're like, I got to play cool, you know?
You know what? Probably because to the work that I had before. I just keep it professional, pretty, straightforward. I never fan out. I'm always, cool, professional with them. Make it smooth. You don't want them to feel uncomfortable.
Right.
That would be weird. Yeah. But yeah, just keep it cool.
Do you have anyone past that maybe has passed away already that you wish you could have gotten in your store?
My favorite wrestler, Scott Hall. We were in talks with bringing him last year. I think it was around the time that my good friend Greg from Inland Empire, he was gonna have Kevin Nash, and then I think I announced that I was gonna have X-Pac, and for some reason, I don't know, he said I think he was gonna probably have Scott Hall. I already had made the flyer. The flyer, I still have it. It was already made. And yeah, so then after he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have Scott Hall," I'm like, "Okay," And I'm not the type to like if somebody else has them, I wait a while, maybe like a year or two. I don't want to bring them like too close to each other, just because I think it just I don't know. I've never liked that. I feel like it takes from from seeing them the first time. Yeah, the excitement, you know. So if I see somebody else brings them, I wait a little bit. And I was probably gonna wait maybe till like later on this year. But I mean, you know, it sucks that he died, you know, but it would have been good.
Oh, damn, that would have been awesome. Is there anyone else in your list that you wish you could have gotten there? Or do you, now that you wish you could get there, hopefully in the near future?
I think we were supposed to have New Jack a week before he died.
Oh, no
So
way.
he was scheduled, everything was set. I mean, he had posted us on social media, and then I remember, I think it was a Friday. I was going to go get a haircut or something. And then I remember seeing one of my friends from New York. He called me and he said, "Hey, did you hear about New Jack?" And I'm like, "No, what?" I thought he stabbed somebody or something. And they said, "No, he died." And I'm like, "Wow." And a week before, yeah, it was a Friday, so he was supposed to be there not that Sunday, but the following Sunday. And yeah, he ended up, you know, dying, and that sucks, you know. And I still kept the show going. I was supposed to bring in Gary Wolf from the ECW, Pitbull number, I think it's 1 or 2, I forgot. And then I ended up bringing Mustafa, which was his tag team partner. So we kind of did like a tribute, you know, to New Jack. It wasn't the same, but you know, at least you know we got his tag team partner and his friend there.
That's cool. Were you a big ECW fan?
Yeah, big time,
Yeah.
big time. I haven't brought in this year anybody from ECW because I'm still, you know, I talked to a lot of wrestlers throughout the year, so it's just you know the right timing.
Right. Who's on your wish list now? So any wrestlers that are retired, that are currently wrestling, who would you just love to have at the store?
Man, current and not current.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to have
Anybody.
like Selena Vega. I would like to have her. I mean, current is just you know. Also, it depends on the price too, you know. But Daniel Brian Danielson. Who else? Let me see.
Well, if you get him, man, I'm making a trip to go to LA. I got to see Bryan Danielson in person.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, if the timing is right, you know, it's just, you know, for me, it's like always expect unexpected. You know, it's like you never know. You know, like you just never know. You know, it's like we just got we announced on I think it was Wednesday, um, former NXT Dexter Lumis, Sammy Shaw. You know, we just got him signed this week. You know, so that's awesome. He was just released like a week ago. You know, and now he's gonna be there next month. So
That one.
you know, it's just the type of you know the stuff that we try to do to make it exciting. You know, bring in newer and you know older talent. You know, or sometimes older talent that you haven't seen in a long time, like the Mountie. Nobody has seen the Mountie. I don't remember ever seeing the Mountie do a meet and greet over here in LA. So that's gonna be fun because he's coming in full gear and everything. You know, he's gonna come with the hat, the suit, everything. So that's gonna
great.
make
So
it,
Liberty,
you
be
know,
there?
yeah. Say it again.
Yes. Tony, you froze. You froze there a little bit. You went away for a while. Anyways, it's just us.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fun. You know, it's like the type of environment that you know we like to have. You know, I feel like we have a really good team at the shop, and I feel like everybody has you know a good part of what they have to do. So that's what makes it a lot better. That I feel like we're really organized, and you know everybody knows what they have to do, and you know nobody's asking anybody this or that. You know, it's running smooth. You know.
Yeah, I know you do have a great team. You guys work really well in and out of the store. Like when you guys do your pop-ups and then when you guys are at the store, like I said that you know, the meet and greets that you guys have are very well organized, that it's not, you know, it's not chaos. And
Yeah.
you guys have like good communication between each other, which makes it work, which is awesome because it's hard to find a team that works so well.
Yeah.
And you guys seem more like family than just a team.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Liz, you finally got rid of Tony.
Hey, I got that internet connection. I don't know what's going on. Last couple of days, my internet sucked. So sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
That wasn't me. No, I'm just kidding.
Right? Liz fired me, got me out of here. So.
What did you do to Tony's show? we lost his connection.
So Jimmy, when I got kicked out of the stream here, we were talking about you're having the Mountie come on. Now I know Liz probably doesn't know who the hell the Mountie is. She's too young to know who that is, but I remember him, and that's cool. So what is the date on that? It's going to be June what?
For the Mountie, it's July 12th. Man, I have to look at my flyers. I have Savio Vega also coming in June. Okay. So for June, it's gonna be Savio Vega and Dexter Loomis, Samuel Shaw.
Oh wow! So definitely got some big guests coming up. Liz is gonna be cutting in front of the line on all of those, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna start sleeping outside. I was late to Johnny Gargano one, so I was like in the back, but it was okay because we still got through. And then after me, a whole other line showed up after me, so I think I got there at a good time.
Yeah, it was like non-stop line. It's like wow. Every time I said, "Oh, how's the line?" They're like the same. Like every hour is like the same. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like everything that was going up, and then as soon as you turn around, and the line just grew again.
Yeah,
it was.
And then what I love, were you there when he did the run out?
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah.
I know. I didn't expect that. I was like, where's my phone?
Yeah, that was awesome.
I know. For talking about your meets and then having your guests coming in with gear, do you ask them or do they just decide what they want to show up in, if they want to show up full gears or things or just regular casual clothes?
No, it usually depends on them. If they want to come in full gear, I think for the Mountie it makes sense. For him to come in the full Mountie gear. That's the thing that he's doing. So I love it. Because that's like a great picture. To have like 20 years or even 30 years ago. Just kind of like wow. To me it's really good. For Dexter Loomis, man. I mean, I just wonder if he's gonna say anything to anybody.
I know he's just gonna be like.
but that would be a great picture, right? Because it's gonna be like all serious. So
I know you guys had the boogeyman as well, and he came all full everything.
Yeah.
Like damn, and it was for Halloween too, right?
Yeah,
I didn't make it that day, so I was so sad. Like perfect, like boogeyman on Halloween, and he's full cosplayed out. Like everything was like, damn, that was picture perfect. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to that one, but I was looking at everybody's pictures and stuff.
And if you've seen do you see that he carries like something in his nails? They're like chrome or something.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
So for him, he said, I think one of them had fallen, and he didn't want to start until he found it because he says I have to be in full character mode.
No way! That's so crazy.
Yeah, he said until I have it, I can restart.
So
we ended up finding it, and I'm like, okay, let's go.
Let's start the show.
Yeah, it's like, well, but it was, it was one of the things that's unexpected, so that's awesome. I know it's just, we've had so much fun with all the guests. We've been lucky enough that nobody's, been rude to us or anything like disrespectful. I feel like, we've been pretty professional with everybody, and everybody, that's why, kind of the word goes around, good reputation with other wrestlers, and, it helps us, in the long run, because that way, we're able to bring in, fresher talent, here and there.
And they're willing to work with you because they've already heard good things from you guys before.
Yeah.
I know, because
there seems to be quite a lot of competition coming up with like memorabilia stores for wrestling. I think the Lucha Brothers have something in LA now, right? And I mean, LA's so big. I mean, I guess there's enough to go around for everybody.
Of
but
course,
it's just kind of crazy that this is like really just taken, on a life of its own. I mean, there's like wrestling memorabilia places everywhere now.
Yeah.
Which I love it. As a wrestling fan, we love it because
Yeah, of course. There's enough to go around everywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Now
we
we
got the Pro Wrestling Podcast asking a question. Where are you guys based out of? Where in LA are you guys?
East LA.
East LA.
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah. And one of the reasons that we wanted to do it there was the Call Up podcast. One of the reasons I wanted to do it there because I feel like I grew up in Boyle Heights, East LA, so I kind of felt like it's also like to me like giving back, to the community. Like I felt like high schoolers come in from like there's a high school around there, Garfield, so they're very happy when they see wrestlers from like TV and they're like excited, So I feel like in a way, kind of giving back, in a way, to the community, where I grew up, So it's I think
awesome.
for the Johnny Gargano, I had one of my high school teachers come in with his son.
Oh, that's so awesome. Damn.
Yeah, so it's like, it makes it worth it, So I love that, when stuff like that happens, it's exciting, you're doing something right.
Absolutely. Well, that's cool, man. So we got some big meet and greets coming up. Man, I gotta, Liz, when you go there, you gotta get me a JWO shirt.
Definitely.
Yes, I just picked mine up not that long ago, right? I think it was at Venue Wrestling. I picked mine up too, so they're so comfortable and they look really good with everything.
Yeah,
I wear them all.
And it's funny that I still have like the first one. It's still like in good condition. It's so I keep going to the same place because the fabric and everything, the way they paint it, it's like it lasts for a long time.
It does.
That's
Definitely
cool.
But you have to come out here. You got to pick one out yourself. You got to,
I know. When are you coming, Tony?
Well, right now I got a broken toe, so I'm not doing a whole lot of anything. But
how do you break your toe?
You're gonna fly. You're not gonna walk.
Well, I mean, shit, it's hard for me to get around right now. But yeah, no, luckily where I live, I'm in northern Arizona. I'm in Prescott, Arizona, and we have a very small airport here, but it's really cool. And it actually flies into LA. So yeah, I mean, this summer I'm coming out to LA.
See, there it is. Dexter Loomis. Let's go.
Meet up with Liz. We'll go. I get to meet Jimmy in person. Shit, maybe I'll bring Jimmy because now we have our own merchandise, our ATW merchandise. You can see ATW back there. We got our own shirts and hats and stuff. So hopefully we'll be rocking that on the show soon, and we'll bring you something out, Jimmy.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Summer. What month are you coming in summer? Because I'm planning a big one for summer.
Well, I'm probably going to be moving in June. We're trying to get a house right now, so it'll probably be sometime in July. My birthday's actually at the end of July, so trying to figure out something I want to do for my birthday.
Okay.
But what are you planning?
I'm playing something big.
You can't tease me like that, man. This is an exclusive now on this show. You're hearing it here first.
Now you gotta come out here,
right?
I'm just waiting for confirmation. As soon as I get that confirmation, it'll be up. But it's it's exciting. It's I could tell you, it's a tag team.
It's a tag team.
Yeah, it's a good tag team.
All right, well, you're hearing it here first. A little teaser. We might have a.
You see them on. You see them on TV every week. So.
See them on TV every week. All right, now we're just trying to play the guessing game. Huge tag team. Are they current champions?
Comment below in the comment section who y'all think JWO is gonna have. Damn, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it now. So I gotta.
Well, now you gotta tell me what month is that gonna be in though, so I can try to make it cool.
I want to say August.
August.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I can get away. I can get away for sure. So
yeah, August would be good. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the confirmation. As soon as they tell me, it's done. What I don't like to announce anything unless it's like locked in.
Right.
If if it's not locked in, I can't. I don't. I can't.
No,
I don't want.
appreciate the
I don't get
teaser
too
though.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
But-
appreciate the teaser. Liz, you got to have a room ready for me, okay? So I
Let's
got
go.
some more sleep.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
Jimmy,
gonna be good.
thank you for coming on the show, man. I know you're a busy guy, business guy. Go celebrate Mother's Day. It sounds like you didn't forget about your mom, so that's good. You know,
No,
Sorry,
I didn't
Liz.
forget.
I had to. And if you're just joining us, we forgot about her mom today on Mother's Day. So.
Stop. I didn't forget. I just didn't anticipate it would come by this fast.
That's all right.
I know. It's like it's coming. Like all the holidays are coming so fast. It's funny.
Well,
Right.
can you believe this year we're already almost halfway through 2022. I mean, shit. When we hit June, we're at the halfway part. It's like shit.
Oh my god, that's so
That's-
true. Shit. Next month.
That's
What?
scary.
Damn,
Well,
that's so
let's
crazy. But
I have
I have
I have a
question.
good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you have anything planned for AEW debuting here in LA that you can tell us, maybe? Or are you planning something, or is there
Maybe.
anything
Maybe maybe that's Sunday because I know LAX is gonna have like a big AEW thing. So
That's right.
maybe.
Ooh.
Because I know because I know a lot of people are probably gonna go to LAX, so sometimes it's hard because it's they're gonna spend a lot of money right there. Especially
Yeah.
if they're gonna go see the Hardys and stuff like that. So I don't know. It just has to make sense and the right timing. But one thing, I was gonna get the Hardys though before this, but I just thought at the end it was too much, and I'm like,
Next
it
time.
didn't. Yeah,
Ah,
I was like, I had to pass because I just thought it was too much, and I'm like, at the time, I'm like, I think it was only for 3 hours, and I feel like sometimes you need a little bit more hours to stretch it out because
Oh,
remember I said you don't want a fast one,
yeah.
and
And that for sure would have been crazy. Like everybody and their moms would have showed up.
yeah. And I just didn't want it to be where you just came in, take a picture, and boom. I couldn't, So if they would have extended maybe 5 hours, it would have been different. But I just can't do like 3 hours. Just like that's why for Johnny I did 4 hours, because I knew there was gonna be more people, and just give it enough time for people to come in and. What is tag team acclaim?
That's what I was
Is
thinking.
it the Acclaim?
Because
No.
don't blame me. I swear to God, I would be the first one there. I would sleep there a week before if it's the Acclaim. Like I will be camping out of your store if it is the Acclaim.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I think Jimmy's trying to swerve us. He's trying to throw us a curveball. He mentioned the Hardys, but then he's like,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know. I think Jimmy might be dropping a hint there. I mean, I'm just thinking, maybe.
No, not that. I know because they're gonna be on LAX. So remember, I said it wouldn't make sense for me to bring somebody else brought in. The Acclaim. No, think a little bit bigger, but not
Oh,
as big
shit.
as but not as big as the Hardys. So like in the middle.
Like in
In the
between.
middle. In the
Yeah.
middle. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna keep trying to apply Jimmy for hints. So we'll keep hitting him up. But you guys heard it here first. He's got somebody big coming up. Jimmy, tell our audience, where do we find you guys on social media, websites? Plug away, man.
Sure. Jimmy's World at Instagram. It's Jimmy's World Order. At Facebook, it's the same. Jimmy's World Order. Twitter, it's Real JWO1. And then you'll see all our appearances, everything on our social media. Yeah, we just have upcoming guests. Sometimes I leave months ahead open just for like, new releases and stuff like that. So I do it on purpose, Sometimes I get people asking me like, who you bringing? Like, relax.
So you're wrong. So you're wrong.
Yeah.
Calmate.
Once you get somebody, you're going to be like, oh, wow. That is big, So, it's a good experience, good fun, I love it. I love what we do. And remember, it's not only me, it's everybody my whole team that's with me, Without them, I couldn't do it, everybody. You know, it's just we all, you know, we like working together and everything, and we have a good experience. And that's, like you said, Liz, it's like a family. So we kind of try to treat our customers and fans like family as well.
You guys definitely do.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. I know when I showed up, they're like, oh, Liz. And I was like, oh my God, you know my name. Ah.
Yeah, you know what? There was one time a customer, he came in. I think it was Fresh Prince 1989. I don't know. I just remember because Fresh Prince of Bel Air. So I remember he came in and he was like, "Oh, I'm like, oh, you're Fresh Prince, right?" And he was like, "How do you know my name?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. It's just I'm good at names." I'm like, and he was shocked. It was like, yeah, you know,
Damn,
I'm just good at names.
it feels like a little good when you're like, oh, okay, you know, you're supportive of somebody, and you know they see it and stuff like that. So that's why I'm like, I know I don't come too often, but when I do, you guys make me feel like welcome. So you guys make everybody feel welcome. So it's you guys are great. Like Tony, you really need to get down here and go to their store. Anybody who is in the LA area or comes down, visits to LA area, you guys for sure have to check out Jimmy's World Order, because this store is great. And not only like the merchandise, but just everything that they have. Like he said, he has a wall where he just has all these signatures. It used to be blank before, and now you just see everybody's signatures on there. Anyone who has been there, you know, you guys have these wonderful posters all around. So I really love your store. I really love your store. And you guys are always playing wrestling too. You guys have your TV on, and wrestling's always there. If something's live, it's live there. And then if not, you guys are doing replays and stuff. So I love it. It's a really great atmosphere.
Yeah. And then don't forget the arcades. I got the arcades so, you know, people could come in and bring their kids to play if they're bored, you know. I remember as a kid I used to love arcades. So, you know, I put like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man. It's just, you know, overall good experience. I love it when, let's say, somebody my age brings in their son or whatever, and they get like a Hasbro figure or a WCW, and then they buy their son like a Elite. You know, that's awesome. You know, that feels good because it's like two generations. You know, so it's amazing.
It sounds like all you need now is a liquor license and.
I know, right? Yeah, you're gonna have like a bar at night, like WWF and JWO at night.
That would be perfect, right? Liz is like, I'll be there all the time.
I'm gonna be there. A wrestling bar, honestly. God, not to like, you know, throw stuff out there, but I always thought about that. Like, there's no wrestling bars around here. But I don't know what it's like to get in a business. And I give you props, Jimmy, because I mean, I know that it could take a toll a little bit of your mental and, you know, physical stress and all that. So huge prop to you guys, especially getting through the pandemic and all of that. And now, you know, getting bigger and, you know, every year, every month. So you guys are awesome. And huge shout out to you guys too, because there was a specific action figure that I wanted and I couldn't find anywhere, and you guys had it, and it's back here now.
Oh wow.
So like, for me, I'm huge. I am really appreciative of your store, because again, there wasn't many stores like you guys, you know, and other locations too, that was around, you know, back then. And like, now that you guys, you know, are here, you know, we're able to go into your store and not only get, you know, what's going on right now, all the new action figures, but you get to have, you know, some of the prior ones too, and pick up things that you wish you could have had back then. Like for me, that John Cena, I had been looking for that for a minute. And you guys had it, and I was just like, damn, like, hell yeah, I have to go get it. So huge shout out to you guys. So anybody, you guys have to go check them out.
Thank you.
Is that John Cena doll, is it anatomically correct?
What?
She's like, what? Oh, never mind. But anyways, Jimmy, thanks for coming on, man. I would shout out to JWO. You guys are fucking awesome. I can't wait to get out to LA, check your guys' store out. Liz is gonna give me the tour, and get some gear while I'm there, and we'll bring you some ATW gear as well, or I'll get some out to Liz soon.
Awesome. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I don't know. My head is already thinking JW bar at night. I don't know.
Hey,
Let's
hey,
go.
but
Let's go. I'll be your
Jimmy,
bartender.
yeah,
Let me know.
I'd love to help out with that. I'm a former restaurant and bar owner, so I mean, you got any questions? I know all about that. So maybe we should make that happen. Liz will be your main investor.
Oh, oh, I'll be the bartender too. Like, hey, shot.
Yeah, not a
Well,
bad
Jimmy,
idea.
thanks for coming on, man. You enjoy yourself, your Sunday, and spend time with the family. And happy Mother's Day and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you soon, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye.
Hi.
Well, that was pretty cool.
Damn, he's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're really cool. They're really, really cool. His whole team, everyone's amazing.
Yeah. Look at Pro saying it'll be like Buffalo Wild Wings, but with wrestling.
But exactly. See, I've always thought about it because okay, so there's this bar right next door. It was closed down for a cool ass minute. I was like, damn, it'd be so cool if I could find the owner and just be like, let me buy it off of you.
Let me buy it off you.
That's a lot of responsibilities. But
I
imagine
spent many years in the restaurant industry and bars and everything else, and that shit ain't easy. He might be running a really awesome wrestling store, but a bar and all that, that's a whole different beast.
Have you ever thought about doing something like that? Wrestling related with a bar that you own restaurants or you're familiar with that industry?
I don't know how successful that would be. I'm where I'm at in Prescott, Arizona. I don't think there's a
Okay, well, not there specifically, but like say, the actual, like, I guess like areas where that there's like LA, for example,
LA would probably be a great spot.
Or Orange County, type of thing. Things like that, like, big cities. Because Prescott, boy, I didn't even know Prescott existed till you told me that you live there.
This is a great town, especially for restaurants and bars. Like the restaurants and bars here are so successful. I mean, maybe it could work here.
You see,
I can make it work.
Don't doubt your city, boy. Don't doubt your city.
Oh, okay, all right. So, what's going on with you the rest of the day?
I have a meet and greet that I'll be going to later, so I'm gonna be, but it's still like 3, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
3. I have a minute, but I have my brother for the weekend too and stuff. And then after that, I'm gonna be going to visit my mom and then my in-law as well. So I'm excited.
Okay. Well, that sounds fun. Sounds like a busy day.
So yes, good thing it's not hot. It was pretty warm. I got sunburned yesterday. Woo! Yes, because I was wearing like a low V shirt yesterday. And I was in the sun, so I got I'm like hella red right now. So now I'm just like I'm thankful that the sun it's not sunny today. So yes, we're on a good start. It's nice, it's breezy, it's not cloudy, but it's not, but today's gonna be a good day. How about yours? How are you? What are you gonna do today?
I'm not really doing much. We're gonna be having here a Mother's Day brunch here at the house with mimosas and some yummy food, and then throwing a roast in the Instant Pot for dinner for tonight. It's just gonna be kind of a relaxing day.
Damn, I bet with the mimosas. Do you drink mimosas often?
They're not gonna be for me.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be hanging out. I'm gonna have some tequila, but I'm not big on mimosas.
Mimosas put me to sleep. I can't.
Really?
Yes, I don't know why. I do not know what it is about mimosas, but by the time that I finish, like I'm already like, oh my God, I feel like I walked like 2-3 miles, like, uphill. Like I'm just like I'm done. And then I just knock out, take a nap, wake up like nothing happened.
There you go.
Mimosas take me out. They take me out. So they're not for you. Who are they for?
Oh, they're for my partner, my kid's mom.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Spoil her. Damn.
What's that?
Spoil her.
Well, I ran out this morning, got some Starbucks, and then doing the show now, and then we'll be having some brunch, and then whipping up some stuff later. So
I'm sitting here cooking. I need a drink. Me too, Kenny. Pour me up. Come on.
now Liz has to go run out and go get her mom something. So we need to let her go.
Hey, no, I do. I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna go after this. And then do that, come back, get ready, go do what I have to do, and then from there go visit her. So I probably will run to the store now. Probably go somewhere around here. I don't even know. I don't know what to get her. The woman has everything. What do I get?
Okay, so my mom and Mexican moms, I think, probably are just impossible to buy for. So I usually get for Mother's Day, I just make it easy. I either get my mom a big thing of flowers and just have it sent to her with the card, or this year I did a nice edible arrangement for her. So she can munch on some chocolate-covered strawberries. It's a pretty little fruit bouquet with a card. And she called me this morning. Oh, mijo, I got your stuff. Thank you so much. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, you're welcome, Ma. Thanks.
My mom always like, no, don't spend money on flowers, because it's the same. I do the bouquets and stuff, and then I normally get it for myself. My brother, the one that is actually here, my youngest brother, he's actually special needs. So with him, I'm like, I buy his thing and then I write his name on it. So I have to buy for two. And then we show up, she's like, why'd you spend so much money on flowers? You shouldn't have done that, things like that. So now we have to tag team and see what we're gonna go buy her. So
just go to there's gotta be an edible arrangement store near you. You can go pick something up. Just go do that.
Edible arrangement? I don't know.
Come on. Your mom's got like some chocolate covered strawberries or something, some chocolate covered pineapple or some of that. She might get down on that.
Probably. I'll probably pick up a small one, but I definitely want to get her something else. This whole week she was sending me stuff like, hey, can you order this? Because I have Amazon Prime. And she doesn't want to pay for it. And I was like, okay, well, if you ever need something, let me know. So now she just sends me screenshots and she's like, hey, can you get me order? Can you order this? Can you order this? Can you order this? And I was like, damn, I should have ordered it and been like, here, happy Mother's Day.
Damn. That's funny.
Just like,
she's like, wait a minute. She's like, what are you trying to do here? What are you trying to pull?
Right? No, but I'm always messing with her. But I don't know what to get her. I don't know. I usually like she'll tell me something like Christmas and like all that stuff. I always get her everything. So that's why I'm just like, now I'm like, so what do I do? And then next week I'm trying to do like a surprise carne asada and stuff for her birthday, because I'm actually gonna be leaving for Vegas during the week and coming back Friday. So I only have Saturday to do this. Right. Birthday is that upcoming Monday, but she's leaving to Mexico. So I'm just like, okay, Saturday's the only day. So I'm kind of doing it as a surprise. I don't want her to know, because then she's going to be like, no, it's fine. Don't spend money. Like my mom is like that. Like she's just like, don't spend money. Right. So that's why I'm just like, okay, like that. I'm doing it and I think I was just so focused on that I totally spaced out on Mother's Day. But now I'm just like, damn, like, okay. So I'm thinking I am gonna get her flowers. I usually do the arrangement myself. Like I'll buy the bouquet, but I put them all together. So I'll probably do that. She usually likes that. I make them pretty. I just go buy random ass flowers and then just put them all together. And then but I don't know what else. I don't know if I want to get her something else. I don't know. I'm nervous now. Why you make me nervous?
Oh, don't be like that.
I'm overthinking it. Now I'm just like, oh my God, my mom probably thinks I'm a horrible daughter. Whew. Okay.
Oh no, it's not that serious. Just go get her something. It's the thought that counts. Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
I am. But hey, I totally spaced out. Aside from Mother's Day and everything, are you going to be watching the pay-per-view today?
Probably not.
I totally, honestly, I'm telling you, I'm losing track of days that I was watching Raw, and it's like, oh, this Sunday, the pay-per-view. I'm like, this Sunday, I thought it was on Mother's Day. And then I come to realize it is Mother's Day. Right. So I don't know. I'll probably watch it like late. I don't know. Probably like after when they have the replay on it.
I might watch it tomorrow, maybe. I don't know.
Do you usually watch it like when you have events or something like that? You watch it the next day?
No, I mean I'll usually try to watch it live, but because today's Mother's Day, like I'm be doing stuff with the kids, giving mom a break, and just kind of doing things. And wrestling today. Vince McMahon, Vince McMahon messed up. Shouldn't have had it on Mother's Day. So
because he does. I was gonna make a joke, a dark joke.
Uh-oh. Are we talking the Ryback joke? We're talking about Vince McMahon's mom, or we go there? We're not going there, are we?
No, we're not going there. We're not
right.
going there. I'm gonna get canceled, bro.
Right?
I have dark humor, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
YouTube about to pull the plug on us in a second.
Oh, right. So I'm sure I say nothing, but you guys know where I was heading. Anyway, yeah, I can't believe you. Why? Like, why would you do it? Lord. But I mean, then again, we have what's it called?
What?
Money in the Bank also falls in 4th of July weekend. So I think he's just landing it on all the weekends.
Yeah, I have no idea. But let's switch gears here really quick. We have our merchandise that we'll be putting up on the Instagram page, and Liz will be sharing it. Hats, shirts, ladies, tank tops, all that cool shit. So be rocking them.
See me with it soon.
Yep, we'll be rocking some ATW gear. So we'll be posting that up. And then, so one big bombshell that I'm going to go ahead and talk about this right now is Roman Reigns last night said on a show that he may not be wrestling much longer. He said he didn't know if he was coming back to New Jersey. Like, he was kind of dropping hints like that maybe he could be wrapping up his career, might be heading to Hollywood a little early.
I didn't watch the full video. I did kind of glimpse of it, and I read the caption, and I was like, "What?" But like I said, I had to make my breakfast, so I didn't get to watch it, but I did see that, and I'm just like, "Damn, like for real?" Like, but I don't know. Like, it kind of makes sense. Like, I feel like they kind of were already heading that route.
Right.
I know I think in interviews are like, oh, well, we want to help them. We want to be that stepping stone to help them to get to Hollywood in the near future, things like that. But that near future could have been a lot nearer than we thought it was.
Right.
And it just makes sense because, I mean, dude, like, how long has he been champion? Hasn't been pinned, things like that. So for him to be leaving pretty soon, like now, I wouldn't be too surprised because he'd be leaving at the top of his game.
Right.
Like, he's not going to be leaving with like no championship at all. Like, this guy is just probably going to leave with them. Well, not leave with them, right? But leave and that's it. Like, he's just like, okay, I'm a champion and I'm a champion forever. Bye, deuces.
That won't. I'll tell you right now, that won't happen. He will be pinned. He will lose his championships. He's not going to leave champ.
Think he's gonna lose it to Drew, and it's like I had said.
No.
Drew needs to hit Savage mode for him to be able to beat Roman. The way that Drew is right now, I don't think he can beat him unless this dude gets like beyond personal fury. Is like, that there's no stopping him as soon as they see each other, type of thing. But I don't see stopping him. Who do you think would stop Roman if that were to happen soon?
I don't know. I really don't know what WWE is kind of what direction they're going in. I feel like I don't think they know where they need to go with the whole Roman Reigns thing. But I'll tell you, just from being a wrestling fan my whole life, champions always go out on their back. He will not leave the WWE as champ. He has to go out on his back. He's got to get pinned. It'll be a passing of the torch to someone. I don't know who, but.
But see who is worthy to be the face.
Worthy. Is that like Thor carrying the hammer kind of worthy?
Yes, no, I'm just kidding. Yes, like that. But see who, because you can't just have like, oh, I want to push this person and that's it. Like, this person is going to be the backbone of this shit. Like, like they can't just put anyone up there just because you think that it's going to work out. So Finn Balor didn't go out on his back. No.
Well, Finn Balor didn't leave the WWE. So I don't know. What do you mean by that, pro? Go out on your back. That means like whenever anybody retires, any of that stuff, they don't win when they're done. They lose. They always lose. That's just how it goes. Like, you're gonna lose if it's a retirement match or, they're champion and they're out the door. Yeah, they're not leaving with a belt, or they're not leaving, a big winner. They got to pass the torch to somebody. So I don't know. We'll save that for another show. It was a jam-packed show. Thank you, Jimmy from JWO Jimmys World Order, for coming on. He was an awesome guest. I can't wait to get out to LA and go check out the store. And it sounds like he's got a huge meet and greet plan for sometime this summer, maybe in August. You heard it here first. So, Liz, any final thoughts?
I'm excited. I feel like they top off their their shows before. So I know he has something planned. So I'm excited. But like I said, if it's the Acclaim shit, I'll be there. But he said it's not them. So
I know. I would love to. Those guys, I think they'd be pretty fucking cool to meet. But I'm excited to see who's going to have on.
I know.
So that'll do it for us today. This has been our Mother's Day show. I am your host, Tony Twist. This is ATW, All Things Wrestling Podcast, and always joined by Miss Heel Liz. And she's got some errands to run. She's got to get out of here. So, andale.
Mommy, oh.
Well, hey, you have yourself a great Sunday, and you sound like a real busy lady. Have fun in Vegas, and it's going to be a great week. I'll try not to break anything this week coming up.
Right.
No breaking the toes. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us today. And this is ATW, All Things Wrestling Podcast, and we out.